All right, so we're back here on Hydroneer, and as you can see, I've got this kind of set up so we could start collecting stuff. So it is kind of a mess. We got ore dropping in here and stuff. And this is actually the actual irons. But I've been trying to see if I can get one big enough, to kind of get rid of some of the stuff. I'm gonna grab this quick because that's gonna be super laggy and. There we go, that gets that out of the way. Okay, so what the plan is for today is we're going to try and get some of this stuff straightened out and kind of work on stuff. This is going to get moved further down the belt. I think I have everything. If not, we're going to have to run over with the truck and get more. I think we might be out of straight belts. I thought I had a bunch of them. Maybe I got some here. Nope, I do not. Now, anything that we don't use here, we're going to use elsewhere, so it's not a big deal. Okay, first thing, let's do this. I want to get, we have to move that out of the way to do it, so. I just got these kind of, like I said, they were kind of strategically placed just to be able to get some work done, type of thing. So we're gonna, there's no real rhyme or reason to today. It's just gonna be kind of, we're gonna be doing a little running around, getting stuff done, and, doing whatever we can to get that, to that point. Cause I couldn't decide which one I wanted to work on today, cause there's not enough work for one job, but there's not enough for, we could do both, I guess, but, so more or less, we've got everything set up. We've been having it come up the belt, comes down here, drops down into the grinder and onto the belt. And if I remember right, this is the tier 2. We don't have a tier 3 yet. This here is actually going to get moved. Let's just make sure everything's unlocked. That's kind of the first thing we need to do is kind of move everything out of the way and get stuff going. Now all the gems and collodium are just dropping in there right now. I'm trying not to move these too far if I can help them because they are kind of marked and going to be in a certain spot, I guess. Did I not have some of this done right? I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, it's just kind of haphazard. And oh, that's right. I ran out of straight pipes and we had to improvise. Okay. So like I said, we may have to go get pipes. Today's just going to kind of be, like I said, it's going to be kind of a goof around day, get stuff started. I don't know why I'm going too far with them, but because we're going to need a lot of them. So yeah. So first what we're going to do is we're going to get the basics set up once I, where's my hammer? There it is. We're going to get the first one set up and then I'll probably, I don't know if we're going to get to it today, but we're going to try and mirror everything, with each of the things. Now these can be set up to run automatically. You can set them up so they're, yeah, exactly. Sorry. I get sarcastic with the game sometimes. I don't know why, but sure. We can set this up to run more or less automatically. You set a weight size, and then it just automatically every time it hits that weight, it kicks out a block. But that's for later in the game. Way to lose a gold. Yeah, I'm just gonna go dump this in the bucket. In a bucket. Okay, so everything here is just fine. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna kind of lock these down as we go, as we decide we're gonna need them. Trying to remember. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out and remember exactly how I did this before, because it's kind of a one of those, you know, pass or fail kind of things for me, I guess. So I need... Right, okay. And at some point... Huh? Really? You can't just... I hate this, that everything gets in the way. This... I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this game. It's a great game. But some of the aspects of the game can be a little annoying, you know, like... when you have to... When you're driving back to the base and all of a sudden your vehicle runs out of water. Let me see where I got a couple straight. So there we go. But I had one more straight laying here somewhere. I know it's kind of a disorganized mess, but just trying to get whatever I can done here and get it out of the way. And oh, let's see where we might have. Oh, there's one. Okay. I'm gonna say we might have to go buy another one, but I guess not. Okay. So, like I said, this is for the why can't I never remember the name of this metal? For the core stone. And then we need... Fortunately, we got lots of bent pipes, so... Okay, let's not do that. Okay, sometimes, you know, I really wish this game had a little more finesse to it, but... I mean, it is challenging sometimes, and other times it's challenging. If you know what I mean. Oops, I don't want to put that in yet. Yeah. Continue with your hum. Okay. There we go. So, more or less what we're going to do is, I want to be up one space, or, let's see, do I want to be up one more? No, okay, I just remembered what we needed to do, I'm sorry. I need this, I wanted this a little bit further out because we technically want to be over the top of the hole. Because when we put one of these, you know, we want it out, you know, like here, so that we can wire everything easier. Well, I might say easier, but you know how that goes some days. Especially if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see which way. There we go. As we get more into this, you'll see me building more We'll be working a little harder on getting, you know, we'll have, you know, floors out here that we're using temporarily type of thing, you know, and it'll get interesting, let's just put it that way. So now, is that my core stone? Has to be because it's empty. And for right now, I'm gonna go grab a floor right now so we can throw that in there. Why will you not? And of course, you know, it's completely upside down. We'll put 2 floors in here so that they're already there. There we go. Now, I'm not going to lock these right away. This one I will just be... Well, actually, you know what? Let's just lock them so that I don't do my normal foolish thing of accidentally picking up the floor while we're standing on it. So, for the moment, we're just going to do it like this. Now, as you see, it's set on X. It's the only way I've ever seen this button work this way, but click it, drops it out. At a later date, when we're ready to do all this stuff, these will be single units. They'll be the little single squares in this bit. Like this spot would be wide open and drop down in. But this may actually be pushed out even further later on. But do I have another just straight? That's climbers. That's sorters. That's yet another sorter. Okay, I hate doing this constantly. We're gonna run, unless there's one down here. No, that's the signs. Not sure what to do with this right now. That's our core stone. We need to take that down to the other end and do some work with that. Here's a pallet. Actually, I don't even need a pallet. What am I thinking? We're just gonna go get. Well, you know what? We'll fill it up and go from there. Come on, please drop in. Enough with the hull. See, this is what drives me nuts, is now we can't jump up on the corner, and now I'm stuck, you know, I gotta go out here and dump that there, and just because the vehicle's not perfectly flat. I'm hoping this is, you know, I've reported these things and, you know, they never answer you, but, you know, at least, or at least I've never got, all I get is answers from other people that don't have anything to do with the game. They're just, you know, like me, they play the game and that's about it. You know, they're like, well, you can do this. And it's like, dude, I'm not trying to get that fixed or work around. I want it fixed, not play tiddlywinks with manhole covers all day long. But you know what I mean. We'll get as much of this done as we can in one session, and you know, I'll probably just get what needs to be done the first time done. Okay, I want to dump this down the... See, this is where, you know, not now, but like when we go down and get that and then bring it up and use it to haul a bunch of units, I wish you could actually zoom the camera out so that you could see what you're doing instead of seeing the back side of that thing. You know, if I wasn't doing this, you know, in third person, you know, type of thing, that's closer. This I can zoom in and out, but this has never been an issue. I just goof off sometimes. Okay. Problem is now we gotta go all the way down to the bottom to get our pallet, but whatever, you know. I love how the lava hurts you, but it doesn't physically hurt you. Oh, excuse me. I don't know, I've been kind of stuck with a summer cold, so I don't know. Could be other things too, but yeah. We're not going to worry about it too much. I'm waiting for the day that we actually get to have like other stuff, you know, like we could have enhanced equipment or something that allows us to actually really move. You know, I know there's mods out there where we could, you know, run, or we could, you know, fly and stuff like that, but I'm just not a big mod person. I might use the build anywhere mod, because there's, you know, I'm always having the issue with the water with the vehicle, and that does drive me nuts. So, you know, it's like it'd be nice to have when we come underneath that past that arch, it'd be nice to have water dripping down in there and have it be able to fill my vehicle every time I come in there. In fact, I'd like to be able to have it at all the bases if I could, but now hopefully next week we'll be doing the farm. You know what? That's good enough for me. Because I have it set up down there. See, this is why I want to be able to zoom out, is because you can't see Jack, and I can't even tell half the time where I'm at, you know. There we go. If you get just the right spot, sometimes you can, but I gotta go make some more jewelry again and sell it because we're getting a little low on cash here. I mean, I'm trying to get money at every one of my points so that we don't have to worry about it. So any place we buy anything, we have money. Because like the floors for up here, we're not going to be using them down at the farm. We're going to use the red ones at the farm. Trying to see where to go, you know. When I first started playing this game, I used to just come flying through here and I'd fall off the edge with a pallet. It was actually kind of comical in a way. Okay, there's that. Then sometimes you fall down through these grates, you know, it's like, yeah, I get the whole fact that the game's still in beta, and I'm glad that I actually get to play, you know, not complaining or nothing, you know. But maybe at some point, you know, we'll have enough. But I'm hoping to get at least this core stone thing set up, and then I'll mirror everything from that, and maybe what I'll do is I'll count how many pieces we need for each section, and then next week, in case we don't get everything, because I don't have a lot of coins for the other one. Nice. That's hilarious. Okay, can we please drop this in the back of the truck? There we go. That was kind of funny. You know, it's just little silly things like that, you know, that I realize, you know, they're trying to make the game feel more realistic and have a little bit of physics to it, you know. You know, the other thing is, I was messing around. I've got, you know, a couple other maps that I've worked on before, and I had a friend that wanted to see the game, you know, and I shared the game with him, you know, through Steam, you know, where you can use my games, and as long as I'm on, which I usually am, but that's beside the point. And we were playing, but we couldn't get it to work properly because you have to have a controller on one side and the keyboard on the other side. You know, you should be able to, each person should be their own instance, you know, type of thing. But they just haven't gotten that far with it yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to unlock this here real quick because since we're not going up like I was originally going to. In fact, we could actually put a straight pipe in there if we had one, you know. But I'm just gonna leave that like that. Trying to. There we go. That'll work. So now I'm gonna definitely get this stuff all kind of straightened out so everything kind of works a little bit better, you know. So we've got somewhere here we got a tool caddy. I don't know where it is, but there, you know, one of the things the tools fit in anyway. Okay, can we get the right way so I can flatten it? There we go. There we go. So what more or less what we're gonna do is like right in here we'll get the little 4 square ones, or the little single square ones, and each one will you know, then we'll just be able to walk right across the belt, and there'll be places for us to walk here where we can walk through. But like I said, this will be out further. I haven't just, you know, we just don't have enough equipment right now to do it, you know. It was just, I was getting antsy to get this done. I I've been working hard this week, let's just put it that way. I've been really busy with work, and I didn't get as much done in the game as I wanted to. I know somebody's sitting there in the background saying, how dare you not work harder with the game? Here's my tools. Okay. Okay, let's get that in the tool rack. Because now we can move the whole tool rack at once, you know, and so yeah, one of these days, pow, bang, right in the kisser. No, okay, why? Oh, because I see why. Like I said, I think I'm gonna spend this week cleaning up the base and getting stuff a little more neater. Why will that one not drop down onto the where I want it? Oh, because I was up on the hill, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna see if we can grab another one and see if we can put them in there properly now that we got a little more stuff. Now I do have one more already waiting for me, you know, sitting up there. Why won't you drop down? Ah, come on. I know I'm not the most patient person in the world, but this game does try my patience some days. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I wanted my one in here so that we can put the belts down, but I just don't see that happening. And I think we're gonna need another but for right now, until we get ready to do this, you know, like I said, this is gonna be our setup, you know. And of course there's nothing in there, so it doesn't go nowhere. But I'm pretty much, for the time being, we're gonna have 3 straights. Wait, did I just see a spot that needs to? Oh, that's that. Okay, we'll have 3 straights, and then whatever, you know. But if for some reason I can't lay stuff here, you know, because of this stupid little piece of grass or whatever, we'll just we'll bring this out, turn it, and go out that way or something. Doesn't really matter. I mean, we got plenty of room out there. I just probably underestimated what I needed to do. If we got to bring it up one more space, we'll bring it up one more space. It's no big deal, you know. We can always, you know, have our floors up at this level and then further up have stuff. But I think this will work for now. It's a good general idea. Like I said, I'm gonna just kind of stage everything for next time, so that it's already sitting there, so I can say, okay, this is this, and this, where they're gonna go. And then I'll get like 2 or 3 pallets of straights. I'll get a bunch of I'll get a pallet of tees, so we got them. But if I can get enough of the jobs that we get, you know, from the core stone and stuff, I will. We're gonna set up the cooking area next week, hopefully. But yeah, there's no reason why we can't come out, turn this, and go out that way. If we have to, we'll change this up that we have now and move it further out, you know. And but I think that's probably going to make okay for the week. So I want to thank everybody for coming. Like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys next time.